Silence rules the great hall as all watch a baby girl wage war. I open my hand and turn it palm down. A collective murmur from the multitudes of rulers of the universal Imperium star systems. The star map shifts and shows all the planets and ships that the Thronoxian survivors now occupy. There are thousands and more thousands of ships. There are hundreds of worlds. The voices in the chamber are starting to get loud with fear as they watch this unfold before them. This is the largest battle armada ever seen by the ruling council. Each ship is launching even more plasma balls into the heart of the royal house's home system. Their intention is clear. My intention is most horrible. There will be no survivors on any world that bears the stain of Thronoxia in the cosmos. I feel evil. I hate them for this. I take a deep breath. The ruling council still remember the last confrontation with the Thronoxians and their Empress. They cannot believe a little baby girl is able to perform on this level. They know something terrible is about to happen. They know baby is capable of great destruction and wrath. I hear people speak of a legendary figure in history. I hear that I must have inherited his mythical power. I hear many others speak of this incredible power I wield as nonchalantly as they would wave their hand. All marvel at the absolute certainty I wield enormous power towards the greatest threat to mankind they have known. None know the horror and fear I feel at having total control of this power. None even have an inkling of my wish not to have it at all. I know this wish will never come true. I say sadly in a very little girl's voice, Imperial Grand Vizier, the Thronoxians have been a warlike invader since the beginnings of recorded history. They have even devastated my home world. The collective sound of amazement grows thunderously loud. I will allow them to make the final decision. My judgment is terrible. At least I will know what theirs is. I continue, they are the ones responsible for 5,140 worlds being totally destroyed in the last 2 centuries. The penalty for premeditated murder in my rule is death. What is the vote from the Universal Ruling Council on the final disposition of the Thronoxians? I feel myself going potty in my diaper. It gets warm around my bottom as I pee. I can't help it, I am a baby and this is what we do. I hope no one notices. I fidget some as I want to be changed now. It will have to wait. Another minor irritation with the Thronoxians. David turns with a precise heel click. I hand him the Imperial staff. He holds it above his head and says in a loud, booming voice, "How votes the Council on this grave matter?" The Imperial Universal Law has but one penalty for premeditated murder. Law is the guideline. How says your hearts and minds? With this, he slams the staff to the floor. There is a huge booming noise. No sparks or explosive force as when I last did it. The young man in the strange short all comes forward. He unrolls a scroll. He reads a few seconds then says, in accordance with Imperial Universal Law, in the Scroll of Octos, this attack is not only unjustified, it is a clear case of premeditated murder. To attack while under a treaty of unconditional peace constitutes death. There is much hubbub throughout the chamber. Multitudes upon multitudes of voices murmuring, some heatedly. A great debate ensues. It doesn't last but a few minutes. There is a vote.